Alrighty, looks like we're going live. So this is my first Arcane Rising box. It is unlimited, but Arcane Rising is a set that's been out of print for a while now. So I never was able to pick it up when it first came out, and so I don't have any of the cards. This probably isn't going to be too big of a video for most people. I was just doing it more so for myself. Even if I pull a legendary though, because the great thing about this set is it's got a lot of great cards, and so if I pull a legendary, it's still gonna be good even if it's in the unlimited. So I'm really looking forward to pulling some good cards. I don't really know the commons and everything in this deck, so I'll probably just look at those on my own time because the video will be way too long if I pull this and look at every card basically. So I'm going to continue with what I usually do and just exhibit the rares and majestics and all the foils and everything like that. But one thing I'm happy about is I have a lot. I think I have a lot of cards I'll be able to open or make a deck with the Dash hero, and I was playing someone who had Dash recently, and they were doing really well with the Dash, and so I think now that I have Arcane Rising, when this character first came out with the Mechanologist as well, I should be able to make a pretty decent deck now. So the first card is going to be the token again. So now I have the young character of Azalea. Back in Crucible of War, they only had I think it was old Azalea, which she's going to be really good with this new set coming out with Everfest. So there's going to be the first rare and generic equipment. So we're going to start with the generic equipment because sometimes those do come in foiled. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6. 5 or 6 is going to be what we're going to be pulling through. So we have the non-foil bracers. The first legendary is Pedal to the Metal. Take Aim. I know this is a good card. I've seen this being played a lot. And then we have the commons. This is the foil common. Go ahead and open the second pack. This is another card I was looking forward to. Was the Death Dealer, because it is just a really good card in general. But now that the Everfest is coming out with the majestic weapon, majestic bow. I think it's called Dread Bow or Dreadborn, something like that. It's like nothing's better than that in my opinion. As far as a bow, it looked like a great bow, especially for Azalea. But we pull a Plunder Blade here. This is a really good card, but it was so good that it got banned. So it's a little bit unlucky I pulled it now, since it's no longer used in legal play. And then we have Take Aim again, another Take Aim. And then our foil is going to be a common. One, two, three, four, 5. I'm pretty sure that's what it was last time. So yeah, got our first rare. I'm sorry, I'm shooting this a little bit differently. I'm kind of out of the picture. I'll try to keep the pictures up close now, or the cards up close now. Then we got the Stir of the Winds, and then we did get a foil equipment. However, I'm not sure if I ever seen that foil or that equipment used. It does look like a nice card though, especially cold foiled. First rare is going to be Absorbent Ether. Then we have a super rare Tome of Etherwind, and then a foil common. And I pulled Dash's rifle. That's a plasma rifle. It's a rainbow rare that I got out of Crucible, but everyone uses that pistol, so another reason this is why it's good just to have this set, because it just has like a lot of good cards that people use. First rare is going to be Arena's Prayer, then we have another Plunder Run, and then we have a common Whisper of the Oracle holo. I was thinking about buying a mat of this card. I thought it looked really cool. It's, I think around $100 or so. I don't have a play mat yet. So I was looking into maybe getting that for a play mat. Alright, first rare is going to be reduced to Rune Chant. Second rare, or it's going to be a super rare, Pursuit of Knowledge. And then we have a foil common. So we have another Stir of Other Winds. This is I've seen this card played a little bit with Rune Blade, like pretty big meta decks use that card. And then we have a super rare here with Lesson of Lava. I think this was the last set that used super rares, to be honest. That is also going to be the foil. This is the super rare. It's nice. It is a wizard action though, and I haven't really looked into making a wizard. Granted, Everfest's new Ice Wizard is going to be really good, but none of these cards... Well, no, that card will be because it's a wizard action, so that'll be usable with your deck. Thought this was a holo for a second, but it's non-foil, or I mean foil, but it's non-foil. I did have a pull a foil Rune Chant out of a Crucible pack. So we have Life for Life, or Life for a Life. This is a good card. I've seen this used in, I think it might have been Ninja decks that use it. We have Reduced to Rune Chant here. Then our foil is going to be a rare Oath of Arcanite. So yeah, a lot of these cards I don't know. I'm kind of just pulling the rares and hoping to see some cards I do know. Because I do know some of the cards that are really good, like that Plunder Runner is a really good card, but like I said, it was banned now for competitive play. And speak of the devil, we have Plunder Run, yellow. And we got a Pedal to the Metal. It's a good card for the Mechanologist. And then we have a 0 to 60, another good card for Mechanologist. And it's foiled. We got Poured to the Mold for our first rare. And then we have a Mechanologist action item, Tech-Low Core. I played the Dash character who had this, and it's a really nice card. So it's a good pull there. And then our holo is going to be Moonwish. Yep. Another Pedal to the Metal, Spellblade Assault, and then holo common. Alright, so we have Ether Sync, Wizard Defense Reaction, and then a common foil. Take Aim, blue, Stir the Other Winds, and then a common foil. Alright, so those are, I felt like those last couple packs were pretty cold. Hopefully you can start on a good run with this last half of the box here. Got Splindle, Life for Life, and Hamstring Shot. I haven't been checking the equipment, more so for the reason, if it's not first edition holo, it's not really too big of a deal, in my opinion. But I guess I can start since I don't really know the equipments that well, just to see what we can get. So we have the Mage Master boots. First rare is going to be Oath of the Arknight, and then we have Become the Arknight. This is a really good card for Viserai. And then Pour the Mold is going to be our foil. It is a rare. Nice. I was looking at like a meta deck for Viserai because I was thinking about making a deck with him, but it takes a lot of cards. I think I would have to end up buying. I'm not sure if I'm going to pursue that or not. Definitely getting a lot of rune chants in this set, or in this box from the set. We have a Splindle, nice Arknight Ascendancy. I think that's how you say that. It's a mythic rare, or I'm sorry, majestic rare. I probably should have said majestic. And then we have a super rare Chains of Eminence. Very nice. It's foil. One, two, three, four, five. First is going to be Oath of the Arknight. We have another Take Aim. And then Fate Foreseen, generic defense. This is a good generic defense card, but not in blue because it doesn't really have the greatest defense. It's more of a card you would want in red. Another rune chant. We have Silver to the Tip, or Silver the Tip, a red Spellblade Assault, and then a common foil. We're running pretty low on the packs. As of right now, I feel like this hasn't been too hot of a box. Like I said, I don't know the cards too well, and I haven't really been reading them just for the sake of making a quick video. Since it's not a first edition box, it's not too crazy, but I've seen this card using that dash deck, and it was really nice. He was actually able to pull it off and come at me for 12 damage. I ended up making a mistake on the block that I think had cost me the match as well. I overblocked when I didn't need to, and ended up having my next turn, or my follow-up turn, not really be as successful as it could have been. I think ended up making me lose the match, but it was having a fun casual game. We have Cognition Nodes for our first rare, Oath of Arknight for our second rare, and then Vest of First Fist for the foil. Alright, so we have 4 boosters left. We got Pedal to the Metal, Silver the Tip, and then a Sikkim Shot, our first token is a Viserai. I think this is the first Viserai that I've seen young. I'm hoping that I pulled a dash token. I'm pretty sure I would have to pull a dash token out of a box. That's one of the reasons I was getting this box, so I could finally have a Well, not one of the reasons, but I knew that if I got the box, I would have a token for the character, so I could make a deck for the character. Because I was unable to pull one from the Crucible. And then we have a foil common. This is a good card, though. I have seen this played in. This is the card I pulled earlier. It's a super rare Endless Arrow. If it hits, it goes back into your hand. It's a really nice card to have for archers. Or Rangers, I'm sorry. And I think Rangers are about to come in big next after this next set, because the bow that they're coming out with is just really dominant, and a lot of the cards are too. This is the hero that I was speaking on. It can now make a deck with what I have from the Crucible packs that I've pulled. I think I had like a Crucible box and some other boosters. This is a nice Ranger defense. We have Oath of the Arcanite for the second rare, and then Over the Loop for the holo. So we've come to our last booster. We haven't pulled that legendary yet, but that can all change with this one last booster. I pulled a Scabskin Leather out of a Wraith box, and it was the last booster, and pulled a legendary. So let's hope for the best here. All right. For the last box, we have Enchanting Melody, Plunder Run, and our foil, Life for Life. Alrighty. So it will be the box. I'm just going to run through the rares, majestics, and super rares. So we have the Life for Life, Plunder Run, Enchanting Melody, Oath Arcanite, Take Cover, Endless Arrow, nice card. Push to the Metal. This is a nice card, Maximum Velocity. Take Aim. I'm not sure how good blue Take Aim is. I know this is good for Rune Blade, as is this. Another blue Take Aim. This is a good Mechanologist card. So I will end up organizing these cards, and while I'm organizing them, I'll end up reading them and seeing just how good of a box it was. Kind of just off my knowledge of games played and whatnot. This doesn't seem too big of a box. I did pull some plunder, like I think 2 red plunder runs maybe, but like I said, those are banned now, so that would have been a really nice to have. But besides that, I'm going to go ahead and organize this, and this weekend I'm hoping to have on Friday or hopefully Saturday my Everfest boxes that I pre-ordered, and once those come in, that's going to be a lot of content for first edition Everfest. And I'll be putting up a lot of those cards probably for sale also on eBay. So if anyone interested, be ready to look on my eBay for any cold foil or foil, rainbow foil, majestic first edition from Everfest. But yep, that's what's going to be in the future for the channel, is going to be the Everfest booster box openings. If you're into Pokemon Legends Arceus, I'm playing that right now on my Twitch channel. It's the same ID, souliView.tv. You can go ahead and follow that channel as well. Have a good time on that stream. Playing Pokemon at this time. I do also, if you're a Magic the Gathering fan, I will be playing that when the new set drops in the middle of February. And I already have a plans made for the first deck that I'll make with cards based around that deck. So it's going to be a lot of good stuff coming up.